Hello, Promise Talking Faith Walkers. Welcome to Tell Us About It Tuesday, where we are glorifying God by sharing the good works of his people. I'm your host, Katie Littles, and tonight our guest is Mrs. Stacey Grant. Stacey, welcome to Tell Us About It Tuesday.
Thank you.
To see it. Okay, so Stacey King Grant currently resides in Swainsboro, Georgia. She is the wife of Akeem Grant and the mother of Harley and Tegan. Stacey is the director of student life at East Georgia State College in Swainsboro, Georgia. She attended Georgia Southern University and received a bachelor's of science in health and physical education and a master in, I've been practicing this word, kinesiology.
Kinesiology.
Okay. Proactive in the community. Stacey is a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Incorporated, the leader of the dance ministry at her church, and that name. As an advocate of the promotion of a healthy lifestyle and girl empowerment, Stacey uses her platform of self-esteem, Build a Girl, to reach the community. This platform has allowed her to reach youth in the Department of Juvenile Justice, Thomas University, East Georgia State College, Georgia Southern University, and many church groups. She is the founder and director of Our Girls Rock 2 Incorporated. Our Girls Rock 2 was founded in May 7th, 2012 to serve, embrace, uplift, empower, and educate girls ages 7 to 18. The organization's mission is to build self-esteem and encourage young ladies to become comfortable in their own skin and to love themselves. The organization hosts monthly programs for youth and parents, annual conferences, college tours, scholarships, and back-to-school supplies. Stacey is well respected in her community as a mentor, life coach, and positive role model. She has been recognized by her community for the dedication and commitment to Our Girls Rock 2 and was nominated Northland's Cable Hometown Hero 2014 and Nonprofit of the Year 2018. She also received the Amazing Grace Ministries Community Service Award in 2014 and Women of Inspiration Leadership Award in 2014. All right, Stacey, again, welcome to Tell Us About It Tuesday. And I want to also thank everyone for joining in. Please share this to your timeline so everybody can see Stacey. Tell us about it, everything that's going on with her. So what I want to do is start out first is what I like to call What's the What, and it's 5 random, not so random questions to let people get to know you a little better. So what's your favorite way to get in some exercise?
Well, right now, my favorite way of getting in some exercise is maybe after work, taking a stroll around the neighborhood. If I can get free of the kiddos, just get in, because sometimes it allows you a chance to release the endorphins and just breathe and relax and wind down and get some exercise in at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. So if a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be and who would play you?
Listen, it's like 3 of them. Okay. Do you want entertainment category, the comedy, or it could be drama? I mean, with my life, it could be a mixture of all 3 because I got dramatic little girls running around here. I mean, being around me all day, you will laugh at the stuff that I hear and see. So I think it would probably be a little bit in the comedy drama, a little extra at times, but fun.
Okay, and who will play you?
Oh, maybe Gabrielle Union. I don't know.
Okay. I can see that.
She has a little spunky little, thing about herself.
Yeah. And also she has a little girl that be given all kinds of attitude and everything. So she can fit right into that role easily.
Right.
So if you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which ones would you keep?
I'm a little extra, so definitely the camera. We gotta take some pictures. Facebook for a little social media, something keep me entertained, and the Weather Channel. I know that's 3 random ones, but I got to know what the weather looking like. I kind of, check those
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what is your favorite food?
Salmon.
So, okay.
Yes, I
Yes.
love it. Fresh anyway, not frozen. Fresh salmon.
Okay. And what is your favorite Bible verse?
Psalms 107. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good and for his mercy endure forever.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. That's good. That's good. So now we're going to get into the meat of the interview here. So you are a director of student life at East Georgia State
So,
College in Swainsboro. What exactly do you do? I saw that. I was like, what do you do?
some of everything.
That's what I kind of figured.
So basically, I guess the summary of my job is, is to engage the students in activities, program planning, mentor the students, maybe like really connecting that bridge between academic and the social aspect for the well-rounded student.
Okay.
So we provide the social part of it, making sure that they're engaged and joining clubs and organizations and finding themselves at school, because it's about academics as well, but sometimes it's about what you learn outside of the classroom as well that will make you become a better human, that will prepare you for the workforce. And also I kind of, pour out into my students in that aspect.
Okay, that's good. That's good because I was like, she probably do some of everything.
Yeah. And that's just in a nutshell. If I really went into depth, you'd be like,
So why did you choose self-esteem build a girl as a platform?
I chose that because right now identifying some of the biggest things that young girls go through is self-esteem. I know with me growing up, I had pretty good self-esteem, but there was a point in my life where in middle school it was rough because I had girls that picked on me because I was different, and not different in a bad way, but different as in smart. I'm in Quest. I'm in all of these other programs that they may not have been in or been able to identify in. So if you're not able to have good self-esteem and have somebody there to support you, it can be kind of hard. And girls, boys too, but girls can be very mean,
Oh yes.
very mean. And I think that it's easy once you tear down that self-esteem, it's hard to build it up. And I've seen it in young individuals. And that was one thing that I saw that in the community that we needed. And I was able to do that. And what I went with the build a bear aspect, it came to me one day. I'm like, build a girl, build a bear. When you build a bear, they're stuffing you get to choose all the stuff you're stuffing the animal with the cotton, you're adding all the accessories on it and everything that's needed to build this stuffed animal that the kid takes home. Well, with build a girl, it gives you an opportunity to identify with the things that you may be lacking or things that you may need as a young lady, and it allows others, not only just yourself, but it allows others to pour into you, to help you build that confidence, to help you build that self-esteem and feel better about yourself. Because at the end of the day, we want to produce young women who are confident,
Yes.
who are, just able to walk in what their destiny is, because that they believe in themselves. And once they believe in themselves, and other people will believe in them. But if you don't have that self-esteem, you don't have, that's one important tool that you need, for growth and to be who you are and who God called you to be. So helping to build that self-esteem is very important to me, because I feel like for me, it was a big thing for me in my life. And I know for some ladies that it's another big thing. I've personally seen a young lady that had high self-esteem and went through middle school. And I think they picked on her because of her clothes, or she didn't wear her hair a certain way. Now, back in the days, we used to wear ponytails or those little braids back and stuff. Now they don't do that. So because of that, I've seen her get beat down by girls, and I've seen one that did it because of a girl's hair was natural, size, a plus size, like just all these different things, and that are characteristic traits that defines you. I mean, so what? How you look different. Everybody's not supposed to look the same, but
That's right.
if a young lady has that self-esteem, regardless of what someone says or does, she won't allow that to tear her down, because she knows I'm me. I mean, so that's one of the biggest things for me.
Yeah, that's good. I like that because it's so, so important. I can think even on when you're working on jobs and you can tell the women that are confident and the ones that aren't confident, and those that are able to move up. And I know one thing, and this is kind of off topic, in the Black community, you talk about the angry Black woman,
Right.
and it's not necessarily that she's angry, but she can do the job. She's really like a boss type lady, and she can do the job, and people don't know how to receive that
Right.
because like you said, there are a lot of women that don't have that self-esteem that they need to move forward in life the way that they should be moving forward. So it's good to start it at such a young age to get them out there, and let them know that it's okay to be unique and individual and stuff like that. So
Right.
because I remember the moment I realized that I call myself not distinctively different. so
Mhm.
so
Yes.
and you have to embrace that for yourself also,
Uh-huh.
and not allow people to take that from you. So I like that. So tell us about Our Girls Rock 2 and how that got started.
Our Girls Rock 2 has been around since 2012. Basically, God had been talking to me about starting this program, and I was running from it. Like, I guess within a year time frame, it was like it kept circling back around, and I was like, you got the wrong person. For one, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have funds. I don't have any experience. Who is going to help me? It was just all of this stuff. And I was just like, no. And he was like, yes, you're going to do what I told you to do. So I jumped out on favor. I was like, listen, I talked to my mom. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? My mom's like, well, just do it. I'm going to help you. And then from that day, I said, okay, we're just going to do it. Literally, everything has just fallen into place. Like, I had other women in the community that believed in my vision and saw the need and was there to back me up. I had all of the funding from the community. Like, everything just literally fell in my place. And it made me realize that sometimes we're hesitant to do what God wants us to do after He's told us several times because we're not trusting Him. We're just thinking about what we can do as man, not about what God can do. And when we started the program, my vision of the program has completely changed. Like, I didn't ever see it, foreseeing it being this big or lasted this long. We've been going hard since 2012. And, when we started, we were just doing a once a year annual program. Now we're doing monthly programs, and we're taking them on college tours. We're giving out scholarships to senior girls. We're taking them on big trips. We're doing a lot of more stuff and hosting camps. I mean, there's a plethora of things that we're actually doing, and it's different from what my vision was at the beginning. But that lets you know it's not about me.
Yeah.
I'm working for someone else. And so yeah, I'm just very proud at where we've grown, and I'm excited to see where we're going.
So I know you have individuals that work with you, but do you partner with any organizations, or will you be open to partner with organizations to help push your platform?
Yeah, so I do have individuals that do work with us, wonderful young ladies that uh, invest a lot of time and their resources in the program because they believe in the program. Some have kids in the program, and some just they really love working with young ladies. As far as partnering with other groups, we have partnered with other groups in the past for specific events. We're always open to it because at the end of the day, if it's helping our youth, I'm all about helping the youth. So yeah, we have partnered up and are open to partner up with different organizations with the same vision.
Yes. Okay, I like that. And one thing I always like to see people that try to run from what God is telling them to do. Because I always say those are the people that you're in it for the right reasons and that you are constantly seeking God for how to make it better, how to do what you need to do. Because, like you said, you started out with, I don't even know what to do from square one,
Yes.
so you definitely have to continue to trust God to get you there with that. So where do you see Our Girls Rock 2 in the future?
Um, well, right now I see us maybe growing to actually go to other cities,
Okay.
maybe hosting. And we've had some interest before, but nothing's really happened yet. But maybe actually venturing out and going and bringing the program to other cities. I guess growing to the needs of the community as well. Like I feel like we shift to the needs. Parents say, "Oh, okay, well, the girls need this," and so we'll kind of switch it over to whatever the needs of the community is at the time. But the biggest thing is that I see is maybe venturing out to other cities.
Okay, that's great. That is absolutely awesome. So y'all out there watching that is not in what are y'all, South Georgia area?
Yes.
Keep that in mind for whatever you have going on.
Yes.
So, oh, someone said yes, we could use you in Warner Robins.
Oh, we will come. We will come. I think
Okay.
right now that we've been just to like surrounding counties
Mhm.
um for the most part, and we've been doing the program. We do the Build a Girl workshop and stuff like that, but we're always ready. We'll come to Warner Robins.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
And I'm sorry
Oh, no,
to
you're
cut you
fine.
off, but in addition to that, what I have done is actually mentored other women in starting similar groups in their areas as well.
Oh,
Because I'm
cool.
not that person that, I mean, at the end of the day, we want to help young women,
Mhm.
to be the ideal woman that can be fruitful in the community, and stand out as a flower. So if you need help, we can also help with that, coming and actually doing a workshop in your area and stuff like that. So we're always open to
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I like that.
that.
Huh. I did not know that. That is look, sometimes I get excited when I hear these things.
Yeah, we do workshops. Like
Because
we've done
I
them for
know.
church groups and school groups for there was a detention center one time. I mean, it just various
Yeah.
areas.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. So what advice would you give someone who wants to start a nonprofit? I know you said you didn't know what to do or how to do it. So what advice would you give someone who may be in that same position as you?
Um, don't be afraid of the unknown. Trust the process. Sometimes eh, you don't know what's going to happen, or you don't know how the resources are going to come in. Plan and don't be afraid of the unknown. Just go hard. That would be my biggest thing. Trust the process. It's not going to be easy. And don't be afraid to ask people questions. Like reach out, use your resources so that you can get the help that you need, the guidance that you need to get started. But once you get started, if you get a
Okay.
good support system, you keep going.
Okay. So someone said that they need to reach out to you concerning their mentorship group. So Stacy's information is in the description box. So she can be reached there and y'all can go from there. This is great. I love this.
Yes.
Don't be afraid of the unknown. I like that. So how do you balance being a wife, a mother, running a nonprofit, and working outside your home? And what is your favorite self-care activity?
Well, I'm still getting this balance together. But the biggest thing is my family is my priority. God
Okay.
first, and my family is my priority. Um, and then once you get that together, till you have a good routine to make sure that you're giving everyone attention, you're doing everything you need at home first. That's my biggest thing. And then at work, it's just having that balance to be able to. My fulfillment is in being able to provide to my students and being able to be that mentor to my students and make sure everything is done in the work, realm. it gives me a sense of fulfillment. So I kind of make sure that I take care of everything, make sure I allocate time. Like I'm really allocate time. Sorry. I really think about everything. I plan stuff like that to make it flow easy.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. One of my biggest challenges now is with being a new mom. Well, not a new mom, and with a new baby.
I was going to say she's still new.
Yeah, is making sure that I'm taking time out for my 3-year-old as well as the new baby's balance, and then make sure I'm not leaving my husband out because I'm tending to the kids all the time. So just making sure that, it's just as a wife and a mom, as a woman, you just really, you stretch yourself out like this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To make it work for everybody else. But that's basically what I do.
And then the crazy thing about it is, as your girls get older and they go off, and then now you're an empty nester, you're going to have all of this time, and you're going to be like, okay, what do I do now? I don't really have somebody to take care of, because you figure at that time your husband can be self-sufficient.
By that time.
Yeah, by that time he's kind of self-sufficient, and then so it's like you go in reverse.
Yes.
You go in reverse from where you started. But that's great. Your family is definitely the most important thing, because if you can't take care of your family, then spending that energy out to other people is really not gonna be as effective as it would, not taking care of your family.
Right.
So,
like I think COVID has really put a different shine, a different light on family, and the needs and importance, and just being with family is just different. Like these past 5-6 months just put a just different outlook on life for me. So family is definitely.
Yes. So when you get time for self-care, what's your favorite self-care activity?
Oh, spa day.
Okay.
Man, I love to get pampered, whether it's mani, pedi, and actually get a massage. I love that. To me, that's really relaxing, and that's my favorite thing to do.
Okay, that's good. So do you get to do that by yourself, or do you have to take Harley with you?
By myself. And when I come home, it's like she knows. Your nails a little different. Come here. You went by yourself. You didn't take me. I want mine to look just like that. So I try to sneak and get them done and stuff like that.
That is funny. Oh, our little women.
Yes.
So how has your faith in God impacted your journey to where you are today and where you would like to be in the future?
So I believe that as I've gotten older, I've been able to grow and know God for myself, and develop my own relationship. I think growing up, it's been more so of you got to go to church. You got to go, and you just get in the routine of going to church without an actual relationship, with Him. And now as an adult, it's easier for me to, I guess, build my own relationship with Him, and not like, I feel like growing up is through your parents, because it's just like you have to go, but now I feel like it's without the church, it's just my relationship with Him. I can read my Bible, and actually I can talk to Him and cry to Him and pray and everything, and I'm trying to instill that into Harley. Like every morning on the way to school, and we're in the car, anything, she prays. We pray together. She prays at night. She prays, and she knows it. And she knows how to pray. She's not afraid. And that's the type of things that I want to, put in her. And I feel like now that I'm growing, I'm not learning more about myself and learning more about my purpose here. Because I'm like, God, you kind of think your purpose, but every day you're learning more and more about why you're really here, and that makes a big difference in your actions when your purpose and you're able to be fulfilled through God.
And speaking of your purpose, I was thinking earlier about how you are seem like to me you're a natural advocate, and you do that in your community, but you also do it at work. So that is like absolutely cool how you can do that both at work and in the community, in your, outside of work, advocate for other people. And I think it's important for us, as people in general, to make sure that we can advocate for others, and that we can go to bat for people that may not have a voice as big as ours, and do it in a way that, you're still respected, and you're not, what's the word, not out all loud, and just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, so that you can draw people in. Because I truly believe that we never know who God is putting us in front of to draw them into his kingdom. And so we have to go in a certain way and make sure that we are conducting ourselves Christ-like, so that those people that we need to either water or pour a seed into will be able to go back and think about those things, even if they don't respond to it at that moment. That if that seed is planted, it's going to be there, and that God will allow it to grow. And just to think that when that person goes and they are in the kingdom, that you had something to do with that you are a part of their life forever, simply because of that one seed that you planted. So I think it's great that you're an advocate at work and you're an advocate in the community. So that's just my 2 cents.
Well, thank you. And it's funny you said that, because, one thing about my job, I don't work there because of the money. I work there because it's a passion. Like, I actually enjoy what I do. And I know that, I was at church one day, and I think I was just like, I want something new. I want to do something. And my pastor was talking, and how when you go to church and that sermon be about you, and you be like, oh, for real, God, you trying to be funny? Because I just was feeling this when I had this conversation. And it was just more so about, not going to work just for a check. You have a purpose there. And when I'm at work, I can see that purpose. My students need me. My students look up to me, and sometimes they need that guidance, or they need that extra boost. I keep it 100 with them. I'm real with them, but I help them to be better humans, and I show compassion for them, and that I love them, and how I want them to succeed. Because at the end of the day, like I tell them, you're going to be the ones that are going to be running the country when my kids get older. So I got to invest in you, for one, for that reason. But for two, I believe in you. I want you to be successful. And so just having that relationship with them, and being able to let them know, listen, just because you messed up, that doesn't mean anything. I work with Title IX as well at my job. So it's just being able to be there to help them and guide them through the ups, the downs, mistakes, everything. That's really one of my passions.
Okay, now this question is kind of out of the blue here. So are your students, are they a mixture of different ages, or is it like traditional college students from back in the day, like just getting out of high school? Or I know today there's a lot of older people going back to school. So do you work with a certain mixture of students, or is it more of the traditional college student from back in the day?
We have most of them are, traditional, first time college students, but we do have some non-traditional college students as well. So, and I enjoy.
Hey, Harley.
And so, we do have both, but we have more of the traditional college students.
So my next question is, because you do look a lot younger, you look like you can be part of that traditional college student age. Is it hard for them to adjust to receiving from you? Because when you look at it, it was like, well, she's my age, what can she do for me? And with them just initially thinking that you are closer to their age.
Well, I'll say the challenge was when I first started. I've been working there for 10 years. Well, 10 years in February. So I was really young then. Yeah. And that was one of the most hardest, because sometimes they'd be like, okay, you're not too much older than us. But now I have no issue with getting respect. Like, I may be one of the most well-respected ones there, because I think it's more so of how you carry yourself, and how you treat them. You treat them with respect, but they don't treat me. They actually, I think that sometimes they do think I'm their age, and they think, I'm like, listen, I'm not too far from your age. I tell them I'm only 34 years old. So I try to keep up with them to keep up with what's going on. So when they say stuff, I know what they're saying because they have all this different, language that they speak and new stuff. And I need to know what's going on so I can catch it. But yeah, not now. They don't treat me like that.
Okay.
Very
I
respectful.
was like, they probably think she's their age. So
No.
tell us about 2 people who has been influential in your life.
So I would say I got more than 2. That's
Everybody always does, but I tell people for the sake of time, we just keeping it to 2 because everybody's like, oh, there's so many.
Right. But I'm gonna group them up. It's 4, but I'm gonna
Okay.
group them into groups of 2.
Okay.
So my parents,
Mm-hmm.
my dad taught me how a man should love me and how to treat me like he's always made me feel special and unique
Mm-hmm.
and just that love. And my mom's taught me how to be a lady growing up and how to carry myself and just the fundamentals that I need in life. And I've seen them work so hard to make sure that we had the best life, that they could provide. And that right there made me want to do the same and more for my family.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister and one of my best friends, Ansley. Ansley is like this magnet. She's very bright. She's smart. She got a doctorate. She's been to all the different colleges and universities, and she speaks at this program and this, and she's on this magazine, nominated for this. She does a lot in the community, but she's just so well-rounded and grounded, and I admire everything that she does. And she kind of pushes me to go harder and do more. And my sister, Dee, that's my best friend. Just how she just carries herself. She has 5 kids. I will not be trying to catch up with her with 5 kids. But she helps me out with being a mom because it's so challenging. Sometimes it's like, okay, oh, this is new. What do I do? And she's kind of like my support system with helping me out and growing in that aspect. So it's more, but those are 4 that I can.
Okay, so we are coming to the end of the interview. Well, first I want to mention this. For Our Girls Rock 2, you're going to be doing a drive to give back for Thanksgiving and a toy drive for Christmas. Yes. Do you have dates set for that yet, or is it still something in the works?
Well, it's still something in the works. We're probably going to do meals for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, we normally do like gift cards,
okay,
and sometimes toys. Last year, we did a bunch of toys and to give out to families. So we'll do that, and normally we'll do that within the month in advance. And just follow us on our page, Our Girls Rock 2 on Facebook and our Instagram. And you'll see we keep up, we post everything on there as we do it.
Okay, and I'll make sure to post it on our page too as I see them come across there so that people can be in the know for that. So give our viewers one last piece of encouraging advice, because you've given so much so far.
My biggest piece of advice is life is short. Don't rush the day. Sometimes we go through the day saying, can't wait to 5 o'clock. Can't wait to this, can't wait to that, and just live and wait on God's promises. Don't rush everything. That's my biggest advice. Just live for today and enjoy it. And not only live for today, make a difference in the time that you have here. Walk through your purpose, make a difference, and live for today.
Okay, I like that. So guys, you can connect with Stacey at Facebook and Instagram at Our Girls Rock 2 is TOO spelled out. And all this information is in the description box also. Email ourgirlsrock2@yahoo.com, and their website is ourgirlsrock2.org. So Stacey, thank you for being here tonight. I have really enjoyed this. And I want to thank everybody for watching. If you know someone that should be on this program, that you want to see spotlighted on this program, please send me a message and I will go through my vetting process. Basically I will stalk them and make sure they're okay. and we'll see about having them on. We're already good through the end of the year, so we are definitely looking for people for January. So if you know of anyone, please let me know who they are, and I will definitely get on that. And we will be back here on tomorrow with Power Surge, and Friday with Power Surge at 3 p.m. And next Tuesday we will be back. Actually, let me take that back. Next Tuesday, we will not be having a broadcast because of a scheduling conflict, but I will be doing a watch party all day long, playing all of the videos from the previous guests. So I hope you will join me in that. And we'll be back on the first Tuesday in November with a special guest. So again, Stacey, thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. And I thank you for the good information. And I pray that God will continue to use you and continue to give you insight into things that he has for you to do, and that like you said, the resources will just continue to flow that you need to continue to move forward in what he has already predestined for you to do. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember, God's promises are for you. Now go live a promise-filled life.